It was about 30 years ago. Billy was hiding out in an abandoned farm near Stinking Springs. I threw in with the kid because the man I had sworn vengeance on was riding with Billy's enemies. But before I tell you why I want that sumbitch dead, let me tell you what happened that day. I was heading back to the hideout when suddenly I had this funny feeling.
Funny, haha?
No, Steve. The other kind of funny.
You heard? That's not fair. We're missing all the fun.
I knew those two morons would never let me through. I had no choice.
Now, shoot that sumbitch!
Was it Pat Garrett's posse?
Oh, yeah. I heard the shots and I knew I had to move
They're coming
fast.
from the rear!
Garrett and his army of deputies had surrounded the entire homestead. I decided to help Billy and the boys out of it. So that's just what I did.
Stay on it! Cover fire!
As the governor of New Mexico was paying for the kid's apprehension, Garrett was able to hire every gun hand in Lincoln County.
Show yourself, coward!
Watch out! One of them! He's right behind us!
Garrett's men were running around like a bunch of chickens with their heads
Let's
cut
send these
off.
sumbitches running!
Let's do this!
Still, one of them reached the water tower. Not a bad idea. It would be a turkey shoot from up there.
You think you can kill me too?
Luckily, these shooters Garrett hired weren't the sharpest tools in the shed. The right position is very important. Personally, I prefer to be on top.
Oh, you do, do you?
Indeed, darling. But where was I? Oh, yeah. A lot of them were saddle tramps, or sod busters, or drunken drifters looking to make a few bucks.
You ain't going nowhere!
Then, I heard a friendly voice yelling at me from the window.
Watch your
Back
flank!
door!
Through the back
We'll
door!
cover you!
We got you covered!
Truth be told, things weren't much better down in the house. I cut their numbers in half, but that just made the ones that were left twice as mad.
Where'd he come from?
They made up for their lack of skill with a seemingly endless supply of ammo. It was a bit of a slog, but I finally fought my way around the back of the house. And like that,
You'll all
I
be
was
dead,
inside,
bastards!
none the worse for wear. I passed Dirty Dave.
Forever!
Billy looked at me and said, "About time, amigo! Grab a gun and get to the window."
Wait, so you were friends with Billy the Kid?
Yeah, sort of. Anyway, we were surrounded by dozens of deputized shooters who wanted to do us harm.
Worth $500. Dead or alive.
I'm telling you, Garrett's men were dropping like flies, but they just kept on coming.
I think I got one!
That's when Charlie got hit. "They're catching us in a crossfire," shouted Billy. "Get to the other side!" cocksuckers I personally put down, but it was pretty clear, even to Billy, that maybe discretion was the better part of valor.
What's that mean?
It means that it was time to cut and run. They got a Gatling, Billy shouted. Get the horses and bring them round back. I'll draw their attention. He directed that order at me, and I thought, why the hell do I have to do it?
Go for it! Those poor sons of bitches are
Many would have
done for!
fled in my place. But I had that false sense of invincibility that many young men, like Jack here.
What are you saying, old man?
Jack, he's just joshing with you now.
Yeah, he better be.
Mr. Greaves, please continue.
Please, call me Silas, ma'am. Now, where was I?
You were heading for the bar.
Right. Making my way past a passel of fallen foes. This some bitches.
This sounds like Garrett hired a whole regiment of hired guns.
Yeah, and just when I thought I was done with them, more of these hapless bastards would pop up. Finally, I had the stables within my reach. And that's when I met Sheriff Pat Garrett.
I read that you went toe-to-toe with him, sir. That backstabbing bastard with that tacked-on tin star. You challenged him to a showdown.
You read that in a dime novel?
It said he showed no fear as he took your measure with eyes like a rattlesnake.